Come have a seat in the Skald circle, and hear the tale of the Polish eagle, as told by Casimir. There were 3 brothers, Lech, Czech, and Rus. They were all living well and sensibly, chosen to lead their tribes because of their exceptional wisdom. But there came times when the lands could no longer feed their people. There was a shortage of animals in the woods, and fish in the rivers, and the lands weren't giving enough crops for everyone. The brothers gathered together. After long debates, they and their families decided to leave the overpopulated areas. They made their sacrifices, carefully packed the sacred statues of their tribes, and set off. The column of people was incredibly long. In the middle of it all, women, children, and elders riding on horseback or driving on carts. And great herds of cattle were conducted behind them, all guarded by hundreds of armed warriors. The Slavs were marching fearlessly through dense forests, over forceful rivers, and passing mountainous lands, but only rarely encountering human settlements. Eventually, there came the days of parting. First to bid farewell to the brothers was Rus, who chose the lands of endless steppes, plains, and wide rivers in the east. Soon, Czech decided to leave, finding out about rich and fertile lands close to the Wreath Mountains. He later established his state there. The youngest of the brothers, Lech, was still traveling forward with his tribe. One day, they arrived in a land covered in old forests full of wildlife, and clean rivers and lakes and shivering sunshine. They decided to take a long rest in their journey. Lech looked around carefully and called a gathering of elders in the late afternoon. He spoke to them. "We were traveling long months already. Look around. The lands here are beautiful and fertile. This area could feed us and our children easily. I'd like to stay here, but first I want to hear your advice." Silence fell by the fireplace. The eldest of the wise men said cautiously, "Your brothers established their fortresses a long time ago, and I think it is time for us to do so as well. You've chosen stunning areas, Lech. We should probably stay here and look for a proper place and start building." "If only the gods could give us a sign where to start," Lech sighed. Suddenly a noise broke the silence. A huge shadow passed over the glade. People raised their heads and saw a stunning white eagle landing at the crown of a great oak. Its white feathers, shining in the last rays of the sun, were contrasting in the red afternoon sky. "It's the sign from the gods," the people whispered. "It's a good omen," said Lech, smiling. "We will settle here, and this magnificent bird will always be protecting us." And that is the tale of the Polish eagle. Thank you for hearing our tale. If you enjoyed it, please take a look at our Patreon page and learn how you can earn great rewards while also supporting us. Once again, thank you for listening to our story.